I ran out of space on my phone. So, uh, where did I leave off? Yeah, so numbing and addiction, and that's the only way for us to be able to continue in these systems. And you can numb yourself and be addicted to working out, to the whole look culture, to the all of that stuff, because that feeds into vanity. They don't care what you're into. Just get into something and just numb out, dumb down, and just keep on moving. As long as you keep on giving away your present moment, that's all they want. They want your present moment. And they want your loosh from the fear, anxiety, and doubt and worry and all of that is attracted to that you're putting out from your aura. That's what they're doing. It's so simple. So unbelievably simple. Self-sabotage, and that's what they got us doing. Self-sabotaging by living in the past and got us stuck in thinking that with the slave mind parameters that they got us stuck in, where they got us self-sabotaging because we are unable to change our future, because the only way we see a way to change our future is all within the confines of the systems of governance with which that everything's fucked up from the beginning. So it's all a game. It's all a game. Anything that we're thinking to better this world or better humanity or create a more peaceful, loving world is all complete bullshit if it has anything to do with systems of governance, period. So they got us self-sabotaging, toxic pattern looping, that all this comes from living in the past, right? And they got us stuck in the past through trauma, through abuse. That's how it works. That's how MK Ultra works. They know this. We don't know that. We're just starting to figure this out. We're just starting to put all this together. We're just starting to rise up. Okay. So they've had us toxic pattern looping through our generations. All that trauma passed down through the DNA. All that survival ideation passed down through the DNA. All of that abuse passed down through the DNA. All of that servitude passed down through the DNA. All that deification to imaginary gods, all loving gods who allow all this shit, right? Complete giving up of our authority over to these systems. Toxic pattern looping. And until we break free from these patterns and reclaim our present and reclaim the faculties of our mind and reclaim what it means to be human, we'll continue these toxic patterns. It's as simple as that. So they got us living in the past, they got us living in the future. And what is the future? So when, we see how they got us anchored here. And then they got us wishful thinking, dreaming, and hoping and praying to imaginary beings, all loving beings, while 8 million people get killed by the supposed God ordained medical industry in the United States, right? Killing a huge percentage of the population every year, just farming them on out. This doesn't even include CPS. This doesn't include the two causes of death that are above medical malpractice, supposedly, are cancer and diabetes. And I think it's diabetes. And what are those caused from? Those caused from eating animal flesh. Animal flesh is a class 1 carcinogen. Animal flesh is a class 1 carcinogen. I mean, we're so stupid that we can hear that a meat eater, that an animal flesh, that a cannibal can sit there and hear that and know that, and their own government tell them that. But yet they will still justify, because the government also told them the lie of nutrition and the lie of protein. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We are literally living in idiocracy. We have been walking around like zombies. Fuck all the zombie movies you've been watching. This is zombie world. We have been living in zombie world for generations. Your parents, their parents. It's all 100% manufactured to get us to consent and to comply, to give us up our present moment, our gift that we were given as eternal souls, occupying and managing and in charge of these temples, this most advanced biological system on this earth. It is a present. And they got us to give it up and then curse our present and curse our life and wish for death and wish for daddy savior government, daddy savior Jesus, daddy savior this, daddy savior that, daddy savior science, daddy savior whatever to come and rescue us. It is so foolish. So when you're living in the future, okay, you're living in your past, but you're trying to fix your future and you're thinking about your future because you can't be in the present because you're just working in the present, and that's getting you nowhere. That's just survival mode. So your brain's on the future. And what does that cause? That causes doubt. Because doubt, how's anything going to get better when we're stuck in these systems? And it's obvious these systems are what's causing the whole shit. So you got doubt. That causes worry. Worry that, oh my God, I brought children into this fucking shit. What the fuck? Wishing and praying, hoping, like I said, false wishing, hoping, praying. Oh, well, we always got hope. Oh, well, we can always pray. Oh, well, I wish that things were better. I wish that love and light would come through while you eat your animal flesh and wear your leather and drink your milk and eat your eggs. And I mean, it's just so stupid. Like, we're so stupid. That's why it's so hard to be around people like that, because the hypocrisy is so obvious and so evident. And that's how they keep us stuck in these systems, because they say, well, everybody to their own. It's freedom, man. You get your choice. You get to choose what you want. You get to choose the abuse and the trauma that you're consenting and complying to. It's your choice, man. Your phone, it's made by, underage workers that they slave away for 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, and walk 20 feet over there, and that's where their cot is, and then wake up 8 hours later and do the same thing over again. And they're suicidal and get paid $5 a month. But you got your phone because Jesus wanted you to have it, and he blessed you. So stupid, man. It's so disgustingly stupid. This creates broken concentration. Obviously, you can't concentrate on anything for more than 5 minutes. Irritability. Of course, you're going to be irritable because, there's no hope for the future. You're doing your best to blow smoke up your ass to hope, wish, and pray there is. But really, your subconscious knows you're fucked because you keep on giving away your present and running on these hamster wheels. So it causes irritability, constantly seeking reassurance because of the shame and guilt. Oh, am I doing things right? Am I working hard enough? Am I putting in enough effort? Do I care enough? Do I love enough? Am I praying? I must not be praying hard enough. 2 billion Christians praying to end cancer while we're still eating the #1 carcinogen in the world. I mean, fucking clown show, man. Impending doom, yeah, like a cloud, like a dark cloud hanging over us, right? And it's not like an Eeyore type of thing. This is like a whole fucking society thing, man. Procrastination, yeah, why? Because you realize the more you go, the more you realize, no matter how much effort, how much you put into this, that you're not getting the change that your soul truly wants. And that change will never come because you aren't taking care of anything. You aren't taking responsibility. You are not receiving your present. You are stuck in your past that was written for you, and you are now rewriting your future with the same script that your past was written on. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Crazy. Procrastination, catastrophizing, of course. What else is there to do? Oh my goodness. The rumination on negative possibilities. Yeah. Yeah. Because within these slave mind parameters they got us in, okay? The only thing possible is to ruminate on negative possibilities. And you're like, oh, no. I speak positive and I talk positive and everybody I come across, I smile at. You're just creating hate. People looking at that smile going, what the fuck is he smiling about? He's out of his goddamn mind. What is there to smile about, right? That's why our example is the only thing we have. Our example of courage, our example of what it means to be authentic, our example of what it means to tell the truth, our example to quit playing along, our example to get off the fucking hamster wheel, our example to go against the grain, our example of rocking the boat, our example of saying enough is enough and then putting action behind it and quit playing these games, quit feeding into their systems, quit spending all this money, quit entertaining ourselves and distracting ourselves and numbing ourselves and addicting ourselves so that way we don't have to face shit and come to terms with what we've done by giving up our present. Overthinking of potential scenarios. Yeah, again, I mean, it all just plays into the same thing. Artificial satisfaction. Everybody wants to upload to AI now. Why not? Transhumanism, upload to AI. I mean, they've already laid all the what is that, pre-programming for how they put out in movies beforehand and TV shows and music and stuff and they put words in there and phrases and things to get you to condition you to be ready for when it happens. And then it's like, oh, that's fucking weird. We've been really singing about and talking about and being entertained by this for 10 years. So yeah, it makes sense that they got precognitive crime now. And he was likely to steal that candy bar. So it's a good thing they got him all fucking shackled up in that prison now. And he'll serve his 2 years and hopefully he'll be a reformed criminal. It's so stupid, man. Artificial satisfaction. Again, artificial satisfaction will go back to the numbing and the addiction. You're looking at your future and the only thing that you can plan, the only thing you're thinking to make your future better is to make more money. Because they have told you that money equals freedom, money equals opportunity, money equals the ability to indulge in the pleasures, right? Pleasures. They're not pleasures, they're addictions. They're all poisonous to our body, mind, and soul. The only reason we think they're pleasurable is because we are crack babies. Our parents were addicted to the trauma, abuse in the systems and giving up their present moment, and they gave that gift down to us just like a crack-headed mom does, just like a mom who drinks passes down that gene and makes that baby addicted to alcohol, just like that mom who smokes cigarettes passes that shit down. It's all the same. It's so simple, so unbelievably simple. And then over here, so in the past, you have low self-worth, obviously. I mean, that we went over how that was bred into you through the family and the religious and education and governmental systems. And then looking in your future, you have, I mean, how are you going to pick up your self-worth if you're not making any more money? So what does that give you? Low self-esteem. So you go through your whole life thinking that you're just a worthless piece of shit that never amounted to nothing. You're a janitor and, you're just shat upon and nobody cares. Nobody notices. It doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? And that's what they got us doing, man. They've got us literally just shitting on ourselves. So how is the present such a powerful gift? The present is such a powerful gift. It's made powerful by the one thing we own that's of value. They told us money was the one thing of value. It's not. Money is their false proxy system that they gave to us cattle, us slaves, right? Us goyim, to chase after, while we freely gave up the present and our attention. And we gave all our attention over to our addictions and to their schooling and to their indoctrination and to their bullshit politics and to their bullshit governmental systems and to their bullshit religions and to their bullshit everything. That's where they got our attention going. Everywhere. Past, present. Our past and future, not the present, because the present, well, you have to work right now. Well, you have to pay the bills. Well, you have to take care of this. Well, you got to do that. Well, you got to do this. Well, you got to worry. Worry, right? Numb. And what is attention? It's energy. Your attention is your energy. And that is what they are extracting. And they are extracting that physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They are extracting your energy in across the board in all ways. And it's your free will whether you give it up, but you got to wake up from the shit. And when you wake up from the shit, you have to have the balls enough to be able to change your trajectory, steer your ship differently. And that's hard to do when all the other ships are going this way, and then you steer your ship this way. You're going to upset everybody else. But that's the only way, is through our action, through our own examples of being courageous, being authentic, being truthful, being humane, being true to ourselves, honoring who we are. It's the only way that we are going to get through to other humans. It's not going to be through false light and love bullshit. False fake light and love bullshit of just blowing smoke up people's asses and still playing into this monetary bullshit system, and still playing into all of these voting and playing the religious game and passing down the shame, guilt, and trauma and abuse onto other people. And so that energy is our potential. And what is potential is the inherent capacity, possibility, or likelihood for someone or something to develop, change, or succeed in the future. Let me say that again. Potential is the inherent. That means it's within us. The capacity within us. The possibility or likelihood for someone to develop, to change, or succeed in the future. And that's what they've stolen. The systems have retarded. Remember what retard means. It means to stunt the growth of, to stop the growth of, to limit the potential of. Retard. They have made us into retards. We are stupid. Idiocracy. Go watch that movie. This is what we're living in. That's what you are living. That is you. That is me. Until we, through our actions, start pulling away and doing differently. And it doesn't matter what we know up here, if we are not acting different and using our example and living correctly, then we are in disalignment. Therefore, we are in cognitive dissonance. Therefore, we are a hypocrite. Therefore, no matter how much shit we spit at anybody else, they're just going to look at us like we're fucking loony bins because we're riding the same boat with them. We're just playing a different game. We're playing, I'm smarter than you. Look at all the knowledge I know. So in the past, they've retarded our potential. And what does that do for our future? We are limited by the slave mind parameters for our potential. So our potential is, well, I'm an intern. Hopefully I'll get this position at this law firm and maybe one day I'll make partner in 40 years if I suck enough dick. I mean, that's literally what they got everybody doing. And it doesn't matter if your occupation is a doctor, a lawyer, a car mechanic. It doesn't matter. Construction. It doesn't matter. All of these systems are the same. It's all the same. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You are, as long as you are giving away your present moment in exchange for money, and because you're giving away your attention, and therefore giving your energy and feeding back into the present, into the past, and into the future, and not focused on the present and changing your actions. When you're focused on the present, you're changing your actions. You have to, because when you're focused on the present, you cannot live with cognitive dissonance. You cannot live with not being aligned in body, mind, and spirit, because we operate as one. That's a healthy way to operate. So when you're living in the present, it becomes very apparent. But if you're stuck in the past and always thinking about your future, then there's no way that you're going to recognize that cognitive dissonance, that because you'll be able to laugh it off, and you're just going to continue on your course that you're on. So by stealing our energy, our attention, and our present, they have taken our potential and stolen from us our birthright of what it truly means to be a human, an embodied soul, an eternal, all-knowing, all-powerful soul, divine, occupying, managing, in charge of this temple, this physical manifestation, the most advanced biological system on this earth. And we are saying and labeling ourselves as a middle-class roofer. I mean, guys, we got to wake up. We got to take this. We have to take this personal responsibility. We really do. We're the only hope for humanity. Each one of us individually is the spark, is the light. I am the light that shines brightly in the darkest of places, bringing hope, encouragement, and inspiration to all. Take care of yourselves, guys. Nobody else will.